What's going on? This is my 2013 Fiat Abarth. First Abarth ever, let me tell you. I absolutely love this car, but that's a side note. That's a story for another day. Let me just say, today is a spark plug change. I'm trying to be as vague as possible, but as informative as possible at the same time. We got screws here, 1, 2, 3. Let's knock these out, then we'll cut to the next. All right, so part 2. This is what I did right here. To remove this piece, this was in here like this. Forgive me, I'm recording with one phone, trying to explain with the other. So initially, I took off the engine cover. Air filter's in there, by the way. I removed this pipe here. I needed a little bit of elbow grease, but I got it done. You can disconnect this pipe, but I just figured out you don't really need to. And then just unscrew this clamp a little bit. You can see there's like a little twist to it as well. So loosen that, pivot, or not pivot, twist, and then pull. Like I said, I didn't unscrew this one. And then you just play with this, loosen it up a bit. You see how it has like these little connectors here. Careful with that. You need to be careful. You see I'm catching that with the wire. This is why I think people with one hand don't be mechanics. Let me do that. Let me move that. You see? So that's all I'm doing right there. Not trying to mess with that wire too much, but as you can see, now we're here at the spark plugs. Wow, this is bad. It's the first time I'm changing them as an owner. I got this car probably like 2,000 miles ago. So I'll make another video for the next, the removal of the spark plugs. But as you can see, we can unclip these. Forgot what I think they're the sensors. I forgot what they're called. Unscrew these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I did get the NGK brand, which is apparently the performance spark plugs. But yeah, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna unclip these. I'm gonna do it with 2 hands, not to break any of the clasps. But yeah, remove the screws. Then I'll record the next video in a second. All right, so what I did, and I didn't explain in the last video, was I had to remove this pipe here. Not sure what this pipe is. I didn't do my research on that, which is surprising for someone that knows me. Long story short, we got to remove this, all right? I don't know who owned this car before. The last time this car had a spark plug change, but you can see from the fucking clasp here, I mean, this thing is like a fossil. I'm going to have to remove this pipe. But yeah, there's a clamp here, remove that. Gotta pick these yellow pieces out, same thing. I don't know when the last time this was changed, because this was a fucking rock hard to take out. I was trying to be as gentle as possible. As you can see, I still gotta remove this one. But let me show you, this yellow piece is back. I'm trying to do it without breaking it, obviously. Even get up in there. All right, I need 2 hands. All right, so I removed the coil packs. Let me just show you this. Make sure no grass was in there. All right, so it was in as so. Unscrewed, pull out. It's a little tough to pull out because it's suctioned in there. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna go in. Mind you, it was a 10mm screw or socket, I should say, that removed these. Make sure that doesn't get in there. Every time I work on a fucking car, it's a windy day. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go in with an extension and remove. All right, so spark plug remover. I don't have an actual spark plug remover, but in lieu of that, it's a 5/8 socket. I use an extender. Literally just got in there, unscrewed. I am using the NGK, which are in the car. Get back to you once I screw them in. All right, so I put the spark plugs back in. Like I said, they were NGK. Put them back in with the 5/8. That's if you don't have a spark plug socket. What else did I do? Yeah, got the, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot the name of that, and I'm not gonna Google it until I remember. I wanna say coil. Put the coil, I put it in the hole. A lot of yous, if you're watching this video, you should know how to find the hole, by the way. Then I screwed it back in with a 10mm. Here, I'm gonna connect this hose until, I'm not gonna say anything or Google it until I remember what this hose is. I believe it's something with the coolant, if I had to imagine. Comment below, correct me if I'm wrong. You can see the clamps there. Got to put the clamps back in as so. Then I gotta put this back in as so, and I'll record that part. But yeah, pretty simple to be honest. It was just a little bit of a headache because this shit was so old. I threw away the other spark plugs. I mean, let me show you this. Crazy. I mean, filthy, disgusting. I mean, granted, I don't think it's too bad. It had some life in it, but that's just disgusting for my taste. So I had to replace it. Back to you in the next. Here we are. I'm placing, I want to call this an air box. I mean, Miami really messed me up this weekend. Let me tell you, I was living like it was 1980s with Miami Vice this past weekend. 4 days in Miami, your best friend lives there. You can imagine that, let me tell you. But yeah, you can see that this little, you know what I'm talking about. This piece here, blanking again. You can snap it. There's some little bars here that you can snap it into, and you can hear if you listen closely. You see it kind of just pops into place. So don't forget to do that. I already put this in here, but like I said, this is going to be loose a little bit, but they did a little trickery here with the clasp, and you can lock it even better, which is nice. Grazie Fiat, grazie mille. And you just pop this back into place here, this hose. All very simple at this point. Then we just screw that piece back on. Goes right here, and that should do it. I'll start the car in a bit, and you might witness a murder if I blow up. All right, this is the moment of truth. Let's see if I die. Yeah, don't mind the tire pressure light. I gotta get that replaced. The sensor's off. Turn down the wait a little bit and make sure any lights pop up. But let me tell you, I've been fortunate in life. I've been very blessed at an early age. No, it was not given to me. I worked hard for everything I have. Prior to this Fiat, I had a 2020 Range Rover HSE Supercharged. Prior to that, a 2019 G-Wagon. Stupidest decision I've ever made, getting rid of that. But the maintenance, let me tell you, the Range Rover is the worst car I've ever owned. Got tired of the maintenance of the Range Rover and the G-Wagon and the gas. Let me tell you, I went from those luxury cars, New Year's, to an older Fiat 500. Best decision I've ever made. Let me give you a quick quote. The only thing I dislike is the radio, but I did see on Amazon, you can replace this for like $200. It's easy to pop out. You just need your plastic picking tools and you can pop them out. But best decision I've ever made. $40, well, now, because of the war, $50 Supreme gas. Lasts me about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I drive a decent amount. Love it. I love the speed of this thing. The sport mode is unreal. People sleep on this little car. I mean, the car's fast without it, but sport mode's a different level. I didn't die yet, so I think we're good. Like I said, the tire pressure system light, I'm going to have to get replaced, so don't worry about that. Seat belt, emergency brake. Let's hear this bad boy. Beautiful. Catch you on the next.